Before I went to college, I didn't really party or drink or anything like that, right? I was a very straight edge kid in high school. I just hung out with my friends. I did other teenage shit, but when it came to drinking, smoking, or any kind of partying where adult supervision was not there, yeah, I didn't do that. But I knew going to college, I would have to, you know, party and drink and stuff to get the college experience. Honestly, it's not true. If you're going to college, you don't have to party and drink to get the college experience. You know what the college experience is? Whatever the fuck you make it to be. Well, even though I'm telling you guys that, me going into college, I thought I had to do all this extra stuff and party and drink and stuff to get the true college experience. Even though I know my shy ass is super shy. Around the beginning of my first semester, there was this humongous part that everybody was talking about, especially my fellow freshmen. Why? Because it was at a hookah lounge and there was a rumor going around that even if you weren't 21, they would still let you drink. Which is like a big deal if you're 18, 19, because now you can chill with your friends who are 21 and drink with them and all that good shit, right? And people were talking about it. It was super exciting. Everyone wanted to go. And also another thing too was it wasn't just our college that was invited to this thing. It was all the colleges around the area. If you live in the North Jersey, Central Jersey area, you know that there's a lot of colleges up here. So it was supposed to be a big thing, right? Like I said, I knew that I had to go to parties to get the authentic college experience. When I first heard about this party, I didn't really want to go because you had to pay $20 to get in. And I was like, I don't want to pay to go to a party that I may not enjoy.
Hide the money, y'all. There's poor people around. With your broke ass.
My friends were like, oh, don't worry about it. There's this thing called the ratio. What's the ratio, you ask? Well, simply put, the ratio is if you're a dude and you come in with a whole bunch of beautiful women, they let you go in for free because you're pretty much helping their business because you brought in a whole bunch of baddies, right?
That is not correct.
I was like, okay, cool, that makes sense. I had a lot of female friends at that time. I mean, I still do, but at the time I had a lot of female friends and they were all very, very cute and beautiful, right? So all right, cool, smooth, I'll get in. So fast forward to the night of the party, we're discussing it as a unit. It was me, my girlfriend, my 4 other friends who were women, and this annoying kid named Danny. Obviously, that's not his real name. I'm using fake names, so relax. So when we were talking about it, I was like, you know, in my head, if you came in with 2 beautiful women, you should still be able to get in because it's like 2 to 1. That's a good ratio in my head, right? I've gone to quite a few college parties after this party. 1, I don't think the ratio thing exists. And 2, if it does, you have to come in with like 10. And then you're still not guaranteed to get in for free. So we were discussing it and I was like, all right, it makes sense for 3 of the 5 women who were going to go with me and the 2 to go with Danny. Reason being, in my mind, is my girlfriend's always gonna walk in with me because she's my girlfriend. And 2, there are 4 women who consider Danny and myself friends. I don't know why, because Danny's fucking annoying, but whatever. So since there's 4, you just split it in half. I get 2, you get 2. And that's where I got the math for, you know, 3 come with me, 2 come with you, right? Danny got so upset and insulted because apparently it's a crime for him to get 1 less girl to walk with him into the freaking party thing. Even though, bro, they're all our friends. You're not gonna sleep with any of these women, so why are you so goddamn concerned? Relax. So he was like, well, if we're being realistic here, I would get 4 and you would have just gotten the 1 being your girlfriend. No, ugly ass nigga, if we're being realistic, your ass would be home by yourself. Hey, yo, fuck out of here. I look better than you, son. Now, I know I'm no goddamn model, but I know that I look 10 times better than that fugly nigga over there. So after he said that he looks better than me, I said, so that's why when you asked that girl out yesterday to come to this, she laughed in your face. That's why that girl you asked out a couple weeks ago was confused because she thought you didn't like girls. That's why when you first came to college and you asked out the first girl you saw, she lied to you and said that she was gay, and then you found out later that day that not only is she not gay, but she's fucking your sweet mate, and she fucked your best friend. But I'm the ugly one, right? I got a girl. Where's yours? After I said all that, everyone is trying super hard not to laugh because I just embarrassed this nigga. I don't give a fuck. He ain't about to call me ugly. Get the fuck out of here. And everyone went their separate ways to get dressed, and then we all met up again to, you know, catch an Uber to this party, right? So we hop in the Uber, we go to the party, right, the hookah lounge. The line wasn't super long, but it was pretty long, right? And the party had already gotten started because, of course, I'm riding with 5 other women, and all of them took like 3 hours to do their makeup, one of which didn't even wear makeup, so I don't know what took her so goddamn long. And we got there late. We got there about like an hour and some change late. We stand in line, we get to the front where the bouncer is, and I was like, oh, yo, homie, these 3 girls are with me. And he looked at me, he was like, okay, that's cool, I guess. It's $20 to get in though. 20 for you, 10 for the ladies. So not only am I now annoyed because I was like, damn, I thought I was gonna get in for free because I got 3 baddies with me, but apparently not. But the girls were upset too because they thought they were gonna be able to get in for free because on the little poster thing said, oh, all ladies are able to go in for free, right? It's like, oh, the bouncer said that rule only applied until before 11. Since we got to the party after 11, for ladies it was $10, right? Luckily, my girlfriend had a 20, and then someone else within the like girl group had money, so the girls were able to get in. I walked with some money just because I don't like going nowhere with no money on me, and of course I had to cover fucking Danny because Danny didn't walk with any money, so that was great. So we get past the bouncer, we walk through this little hallway, and the music's jumping. Like, you can hear the music from outside while we were standing out in line, and we're just, you know, super excited. I open the door to get into the hookah lounge where the party's at, and this motherfucker right here is packed. We like some sardines. Like, we walk in and everybody's shoulder to shoulder. I was like, what the? How am I supposed to dance in this? What the fuck? What is this? And not only was it packed, it smelled. It stank, all right? It smelled of like a nasty combination of BO, alcohol, and desperation. Like, I walked in this motherfucker like, I paid $20 to get in this motherfucker right here? Why? There ain't shit happening. You couldn't order any hookahs because why? It's packed. You couldn't get any alcohol because, you know, they weren't verifying ages, so they just weren't serving the motherfucker. And it was just terrible. It was terrible. Like, I didn't drink anyway, so I didn't care about the alcohol. But all my friends who went just for the purpose of drinking were pissed. So we walk in the motherfucker, you know, we find like a nice little spot all the way in the back. You know, it was cool, whatever, we're vibing, we're dancing. And my girlfriend starts dancing on me, and I'm like, ooh, yeah, back it up, back it up, back it up. And then she got a little too enthusiastic with throwing it back, because she's, first of all, I can't even say she threw it back. She launched the motherfucker back. Like, she threw all of it back. I'm like, oh, hey, wait, stop, damn, my pelvic bone, like, my dick fell off. I'm leaning on the wall, hoping the wall will support me while she throws all that ass on me, you know? And in my head, I'm like, where is all this enthusiasm when there's a dick in you? When you got some dick, you want to be shy and running away. But now that we're dancing, you want to be all, yeah, yeah. Like, yo, chill. So we're dancing or whatever. And I somehow got off the wall. We somehow moved slightly forward. And my girlfriend, she's still, you know, we're still dancing on each other, having a good time. And then I feel someone's hand on my hip. And my first instinct is, I know this fool ain't trying to move me to dance on my girl. Like, what the fuck? So I'm getting ready to turn around and start a whole argument, right? And then I feel another hand on my hip. I was like, wait a minute. Why is there 2 hands on my hip? It was probably one of my friends being dumb. But I'm looking, and I see all my friends in front of me. So who the fuck's touching me? And as I'm turning around, I feel this.
Before I'm trying to fuck you, baby.
I turn around, I'm like, hey, man, chill, man. What you doing? And I look up, and it's about this 8-foot giant, built like he bench presses Shaq for a living. And he looking at me, he looking down on me, and he said, oh, my bad, son, my fault. Yo, from the back, you look like a female. My fault, bro. Like, damn, you kind of thick from the back.
Police! Police! Help! Police! Help!
So I'm looking at him and I'm watching him leave because I'm just in utter shock because I'm like, how the fuck, how do I look like a woman from the back? Now, mind you, freshman year, I didn't have the beard, I didn't have the little high top thing. It was baby face and then like I had a clean cut, right? But besides the beard and the high top, look from the back. Look at me from the back. What in this do you see, woman? How can you tell? Like, how you see this back? You know this is a man's back. I don't have any kind of feminine traits, like physically at least. Like I look like a stereotypical dude. Like I look like a stereotypical black dude, right? Like got a dick between my legs, all that good shit, right? So in my head I'm like, how did you confuse me for a woman? Like, I got these broad ass shoulders. I'm, you know, kind of muscular and no ass. I got no ass. Like, it's just straight. Me and my side got one thing in common. We both got a long back, all right? Like, there's no booty back there. It's just my back. And the nigga just walks away and I'm standing there in confusion. And I turn to my friends. You know, I'm with a lot of women. I'm like, oh, they definitely had to see that shit. Like, they definitely keeping an eye out for possible predators. They definitely saw that shit. Ain't nobody saw a goddamn thing. It was so bad that the whole time, my girlfriend's still throwing it back throughout this whole altercation. Like, my booty was almost taken, and this girl, the only thing she concerned about is throwing it back on me. So you didn't hear that? You right here, you didn't hear that. How you not hear that? The way how like none of my friends noticed, they're like, oh, maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I got like a contact high from all this weed in the air. So then I look to my left and I see a girl and she mouths me. She's like, are you okay? No, I'm not. So I'm like, what the fuck? And then as I'm like trying to put, you know, everything in my brain back together, the lights flick on, right? They're ending the party. Ain't nobody knows why. The party was to go from, I want to say from 10 o'clock all the way to 2 o'clock. They ended that shit at 12:30. So everybody was like, yo, what the fuck? This is crazy. Da 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 da. Yada yada yada. And you know, like, yo, you gotta leave. Everyone gotta get the fuck out. So, you know, we all walk out and we finally get outside. I'm like, yo, none of y'all saw that shit that happened? Like, yo, what happened? So as I'm retelling them what just happened to me, how my butt was almost taken, we overhear some dude who is obviously either drunk, high, or both, arguing with the bouncer. The drunk dude and the bouncer are going back and forth, right? The drunk dude's like, yo, this is some bullshit. I'm sick of this. I paid $20 to be here all night. Y'all ended that shit early. This is bullshit. I want a refund. And the bouncer is trying to tell him, like, yo, you can't get a refund. It is what it is. All sales are final. Yada, yada, right? And they're going back and forth. The drunk guy is getting very, very heated. You know, everyone's egging him on because we're all annoyed because we did pay to be here until 2. The drunk dude pushes the bouncer and the bouncer's like, yo, I'm sick of this shit. He had a hat on, took off his hat, threw it on the ground, and then he storms to his car and pops his trunk. Now, if you've ever lived in the hood or have watched enough hood movies, you know when an angry motherfucker pops their trunk, they got some kind of heater in the back. They got an AK, a pistol, something. They got some kind of gun in the back. So now I'm like, my booty hole was almost taken. And now I'm about to get shot at this goddamn party. I ain't want to be in this bitch. Like, I should have just stayed my black ass home. I could have been in my dorm either watching TV, playing video games, or beating my dick. Literally anything else would have been better than where I am right now. But no, I had to listen to my friends and go to the party and get the college experience. Should have stayed my black ass home. I was so upset at the fact that I might die that I was like, you know what, Lord? If you get me through this, I'm gonna call my mama and tell her to pick my black ass up. Because this dormant shit ain't for me. Because I can't do it no more. I'm about to get shot for no goddamn reason. The bouncer gets to the car and he just pulls out a bat and some pepper spray. I was like, oh, never mind. Crisis averted. Of course, the drunk dude's like, hey, I'm good. He walks away, still saying slick shit, but you know, he just walks away. And our Uber finally gets here. We get in the Uber. I go home. And I'm just like, I'm done with college parties. I ain't going to no more. And to a certain degree, I kept that promise. I really didn't go to like a lot of like stereotypical college parties. If like a group of friends were throwing something in like their room or in their apartment or something, I would go to that. And then when I turned 21, I did go clubbing quite a few. In terms of like frat parties and shit like that, I didn't really go to them shits until I joined a frat, obviously. But yeah, other than that, yeah, I wasn't really about the whole college party shit. So yeah, thank you for watching the video. Make sure you like and subscribe. See you next time.